So if I can convince this motherfucker, then I know I can convince somebody else sitting at home. So it was more like, if you bring him in, he ain't gonna do what you say do. And I've been known. My mom used to always tell me I was rebellious as a kid. As I became a man, I was still rebellious. So if you told me to do something, I do something totally opposite. Okay. When it came down to the business part of it, when Paulie would tell me to do shit, I get pissed off because I knew it was like a fuck job coming. That's when I started diving. That was what I used to do when I was a kid. I used to dive off the house in front of my mom's car when she come home from work. She got in the car and beat the shit out of me. So at one point, Paulie was mad at us, so he started making us do jobs every fucking week. So I said, fuck it. I said, I'm gonna do something that they won't even remember to finish.
Right.
I started diving. So the word kind of started getting around. Fuck. He gonna dive and they gonna do the job. What they gonna fucking remember? Who got bent or that fucking dive he just did? So now the word starts circulating. He ain't gonna do what you say do. If you tell him to do this, he gonna do that. If you tell him to go left, he gonna turn right. If you tell him don't get color, he gonna try to cut the top of his fucking head off. And I would. And to me, it'd be funny. You gotta understand something, bro. When I came out of high school, I went straight to prison. And did almost 3 years in prison. I didn't get fucked in. So when I get in this business, I'm not gonna get fucked in this business. I didn't start wrestling until I was 30 years old, damn near. I'd be 47 my next birthday. Okay? So I came in this business as a grown fucking man. I didn't come in like 20, 21, you know what I'm saying? Ready to play the game. Silver in the corner, when you walk, man. I didn't give a fuck about it. I didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody knew that. I went down to WWE. They gave me what they call 4 fingers up, a tryout, and fucking 04. And Malenko came up to me. He said, Jack, whatever you do not go up to Vince speaking. Unless he's speaking. So I'm like, why? He said, you just don't do it. Now I don't know if he was telling me not to do it to fuck with me, or if that's just the rule of the locker room. But he walked by and I'm like, hey, how you doing, New Jack? I'm like, thanks for bringing me down, whatever the fuck. I was by, give you what you like. I was done. He looked at me like, okay. I'm like, nice meeting you. I walked on down the hall and I started laughing. About 15 minutes later, I went back and looked at the lineup sheet. Like the board, with the right name on it. Mine had been swiped off.
No way. That's ridiculous.
Alright, they erased mine. Dude came over, he said, here's your pay for tonight. He said, you can go over there and sit down and watch the rest of the show if you want to. I said, I don't want to see this shit. I said, I ain't on it. I said, I'm gonna go over at the bar. Well, I walked out of the back of the goddamn building. It was in Fort Lauderdale, but I went across the street to a fucking seafood restaurant and got me something to eat. And I was watching some shit what they had on TV at that fucking restaurant. And then it was, as a matter of fact, it was me and MVP. And he was trying to get a job at the time. So we walked, he said, Jeff, I can't play this fucking game. I said, well, you might can, but I ain't gonna play it. I said, I'm going out here to do this fucking bar. I'm gonna fuck this shit. So then I walked back over there with him. He went back in there later on, before the show was over with. I got in my car and went back to the hotel. And flew out 2 days later, came back home.
That's crazy.
Wow. You know, so I mean, I was just always known for just not, and it's not that I can't play. I've always been told I can't play by the rules. It ain't that. It's just that I just don't believe in the unnecessary bullshit that comes along with this fucking business. You know, oh, yes sir, thank you sir, I'm glad sir, I'm glad you let me come here sir. Sir, can I bend over, let you fuck me up the ass? I mean, I don't fuck all that shit. I mean, for fucking what? I saw so much in ECW, I'm like, I can't do it. I said, that's a game that I cannot play. And I would not play. I would never fucking do it. And that was why I never went in. Because Vince, he didn't say it directly to me, but I was told from somebody very reliable. He said he would never hire me because he's been told that he can't control me. And he said if he can't control you, he get rid of you. So instead of just saving the time of getting rid of me, he just said, fuck it. We just won't bring him in. But if you look at the Nation of Domination, when they did that corny ass bullshit, and Dino was one of their backup singers, that wasn't nothing but some bite off the fucking gangsters from Smoky Mountain in '94. And anybody knows, they'll tell you that. You know what I'm saying?
With controllable.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they try to come out and do the whole, you know, we blacker than black bullshit and white people this and all that old corny and shit. But it wasn't convincing coming from Ron Simmons. You know what I'm saying? Whereas it was like shit, I was just putting up top of my fucking head because see, I never was given scripts to read. Paulie never said, Jack, here's the script.
Well, that's the other thing. What would you have done if when you got to WWE, if you got the job and they start handing you scripts?
I'd have gave back to him. And I'd have told him the same thing I told Paulie. I said, give me the point. I want you to say, okay, tell me, what am I doing? Paulie, what you mean to do? He said, Jack, I want you to walk across that fucking bridge and go to that store. Tell me how you will get there. In your own words. And the way that I'm gonna get to that fucking store, I have to say I'm gonna walk right across that fucking bridge and go in the store. That would be so simple to fucking do. But with my version of it, I'd be more like, motherfucker, I'm gonna go to this goddamn store, but before I get this motherfucking store, I'm gonna kill a bunch of motherfuckers going over that motherfucking bridge. I'm gonna throw some people off the motherfucking bridge. I'm gonna kill kids and shoot dogs and kick cats and all kind of shit. I'm gonna go in the store, smack the bitch, grab the shit, run out the motherfucking door, and I'm back and here's the fucking goods.